I don't have anything. I got nothing. I mean, I wanted to do a creative intro, but I don't have any props. The only thing I can think of is the stupid magic staff bit again, but I don't want to go through that whole situation for the third time. So how about we're back with some Frieren, episode 23 here, up and ready to go. Good enough, right? Yeah, I think that's good. So let's just hop right. It's been a little while since I watched episode 22. I've been struggling a little bit fitting Arcane and Frieren at the same time, just because Arcane is like longer episodes. Takes up more time to record. I'm trying to get a good balance here. I don't think we have too many episodes left of Frieren anyway. I think there's only like 26 or 28 or something like that. So I am getting kind of close to the end. So we'll see if I do some double episodes or something. But yeah, honestly, I think for now, I have nothing really to say. I think we're getting into the next phase of the test. They got called on at the end of last episode. They're going to get into it. I think that's it. So let's just hop right into the episode and see what happens. Let's go. She's gonna pull some bullshit. She's gonna say, like, please, don't be scared. You prepare yourself for this. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's alright. Just because I failed 3 years worth of people. With ease. Oh. Yep. So first you have to go to the moon. It's just gonna be the stupidest shit. Raiding a dungeon. Oh. The King's Tomb. Again, gotta go through some booby traps or something. Seems easy enough. Yeah, she's like, if you're gonna be like all the rest that get lost, then you don't deserve to be first class. Mm-hmm. Yep, you need to be top of the line. Oh, so you can just escape if you need to. Okay, well, yeah, at least Sage is a little bit nice. You know, there's basically not as much death as the first test. Yeah, okay, I paused on the perfect line. I have no intention of allowing mages with promising futures to die here. She's at least better than the last proctor. The last dude, he's like, yo, if they die here, they deserve it. Like, they never deserve to be here in the first place. And, I mean, I don't know how many mages ended up dying, but you were allowed to fight to the death. I mean, just a whole team died just to those freaking griffins flying through the air. At least here, she's like, no, if you can do it, at least you have a method of escape. Like, these guys will help you out. So I respect Sense in that sense. She is a pacifist. I like it. She's like, no death on my hands. Oh yeah, and there's no teams, is there? They're allowed to converse with each other, but they're not supposed to. It's technically every man for himself, right? Or every elf for themselves, depending on who you ask. Yeah, exactly. They're too used to the team method, right? Yep, Dank is like, alright, go on your own, bitch. Probably going to see that man dead within the next 5 minutes. He's going to come across his body. I mean, I get what he's saying, but also, like, kind of a stupid way of going about it. He doesn't trust people. Sure. Yeah, you don't, I get it. I mean, if he especially doesn't know anybody here, or if his team didn't, like, really get along during the first test, sure, don't really bother with hanging out with people. But it is at least nice to have people who, I mean, at least camaraderie, like, to rely on in case you do get in danger. Like, you can at least expect most of these people here are relatively, I would hope, good people. I mean, you got random people like Ubel in the mix. But I mean, if you are helpful to them, then they'll at least, you know, protect you, help you out, maybe. But no, he's all like, oh no, I don't want to be sacrificed. Oh? He's like, okay, they got the most promise. Safest time. You just... Huh? Damn, telling the proctor. Instead of telling, like, the teacher, the professor of the exam, don't get in our way. I mean, I'd be happy. I know she said she won't assist you, but I mean, hey, at least you got somebody else around. You know, in case maybe somebody attacks you, she might help defend. Who knows? I don't know. But it's kind of interesting. She goes with like the most, who I would expect to be the most likely to succeed. Maybe Denkin. Maybe he's a bit more likely than Frieren in order to, because it seems like he knows dungeons. I don't know if Frieren knows dungeons that well. We haven't seen her really dealing with any. But it just kind of feels like the Proctor is like piggybacking off of us. She's like, okay, these guys seem like they're going to have the best chance of survival. I'm going to go. Oh. Okay, so I'm starting to think maybe the Proctor doesn't even know what's going on. Because, I mean, she said she wasn't going to get in the way, but I feel like if she had set off that trap, that might have been getting in the way a bit. And especially if she died, like, who's going to pass us? we're going to get to the bottom and there's going to be nobody to confirm that we passed the test. That'll be inconvenient. That would be an obstruction. Oh, I should have known that. Himmel would have loved these places. Bill's going for the 100% completion. Yeah, and Bill just wants to walk into every trap possible. We need to know what's over there. Yeah, doesn't want it to just be like a job to him. He wants to actually enjoy his time. He sees being an adventurer as being like somebody who can explore, enjoy themselves while doing it, not just people who defeat demon kings, right? He's not in it just for the notoriety of that whole shebang. He wants to actually enjoy his time on Earth. He feels like he's someone who wants to take his time, just, take in the sights. Just a very wholesome dude, a very in-the-moment type of person. Meanwhile, Frieren and Eisen, who you'd think would, with the time they have, they'd be a little bit more like that. They'd know, like, hey, we have more time. We might as well enjoy these moments. But they actually, they're looking more towards the future. It's interesting because Himmel and Heider, the two humans who have the least amount of time, they're the ones that are being like, no, we got to enjoy these moments. Yep. Carrot on a stick. Let's go. Let's get the fuck. When did you learn how to teleport? Where do you get that magic from? Hey, Frieren wants a word with you. Who do you call an idiot? Oh, I think Frieren might have sneezed. You hear that? I heard the echo from here. Oh, come on. We don't need an example. We don't need proof. Is that why she always falls for these things? She always mixes up the mana with a grimoire? She's like, see, if I open this, it could either be a creature that wants to eat me, or it could be a grimoire. It could be a cool spell. I'm gonna take that chance. I wonder if she's ever been correct about that assumption. Only 99%. I mean, someone's got to test it, right? That 1%, we never know. Yeah, it's somewhat admirable, but also stupid at the same time. Then open it. Let's see it. Somebody just tell me. Yeah, 1,000 years of knowledge. Did we just leave her there? It's lasted long enough. She just... Yep, no reaction whatsoever. She's like, you know what? I deserve that. I'll stay in here for a second. Yeah, Senses not pleased, bro. She's like, why did I go with these girls again? Why did I do that? I really want to help them. She's like, I kind of want to help, but also, like, just out of pity, man. Yep. Okay, Denkin's like, okay, we don't got time for this. Oh, I was about to blast right back. All right, she seems pretty powerful. I forget her name. Oh, very powerful. Took that one on like it was nothing. Ooh, yikes. That's... No. Oh, come on. Come on, the most typical trap in the book. Nothing. Damn. Yeah, that sucks. Oh. Yep. Bro was not messing around. He's. Yeah. Ah, that sucks. Don't want to see him die, but that sucks. Just she kind of got screwed over there, man. She wasn't even the one fighting the thing. It just blasted her right into the room. That was just way too inconvenient. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It could be said too. She let her guard down. She probably should have had her defense up a little bit more, just because you thought the creature was taken care of. Just be a little bit more safe. Okay. I get it. I get it. Are you serious? We're still doing this? Fern doesn't even look like she's trying to pull her out anymore. Choke and stop biting. Oh, that's kind of gross, though. Triggering its gag reflex? Makes my hair freeze. Oh, yeah, can't have that happen. Yeah. She's like, damn, how many times? I thought you were just experimenting. Every single time a mimic? First off, who is the one leaving all these mimics around for her? I mean, I swear we've seen her get trapped in some outside, like in the middle of the woods. She finds out. Is there someone just following her around just to troll her? They should. They should do that. You are 100% correct. It is deserved. Yeah, this again. Before they start moving, damn. So these gargoyles have to watch it happen. They're like, shit, they didn't even trigger the test and we're ready to get blown to bits. Yep, pulling a Himmel. It's like, come on, might be grimoire. Another one? You're pissing me off. Oh? Kind of nice for someone else to admire her. Yeah, just to please Frieren. Brought her a bit of joy, yeah. Still brings her joy. Yeah. I like seeing her happy. Yeah, it's not her passion, but seeing Frieren have something she enjoys so much. Just wholesome in itself, right? The thing that brings her joy is Frieren's joy. That's beautiful. But I am curious as to what Fern would prefer to do in her life. If magic and being a mage is sort of a back burner thing for her, if she doesn't see it as her true passion, I don't know if they're trying to say that her passion in itself is seeing Frieren happy, is helping Frieren, or if there is something she'd rather be doing. I'm kind of curious about that because she's powerful. She's an incredibly powerful mage, even since a proctor in the first class mage exam, so she's a first class mage, super powerful, is saying that Fern is exceptionally powerful for her age. But Fern's not really even into it. Imagine what she could do if she was actually like super into it. Still though, I mean, I respect that she's around just for Frieren's sake. Extra respectable if you consider the fact that her life is leagues shorter than Frieren's, yet she is using her time to help Frieren be happy. Oh? Okay, what was that about? Oh, well. Yeah, what are you doing around here? We know it's you. Damn. Nice. That was smart. Has to be able to see him, right? Oh! Using their own spells against them. They got it. Don't like the man's a little excited. If I were 8A, I'd be a little bit concerned. Like, was this man looking forward to fighting me this entire time? Oh, wait, so are you telling me Frieren has to fight Frieren? Or Fern has to fight Frieren? That's gonna be rough, bro. Oh. Is that it? That's gotta feel. I mean, imagine you're watching your friends or teammates fight you and they just absolutely obliterate you. That's gotta feel kind of bad, right? Like, you know you would lose. Like, it's just proof that you are not as good. Oh, we pass? Is that the end? Oh. Hello? Is it him? Is it Frieren? Don't be Frieren. Don't be Frieren. We already lost to her once. Shattered my bottle a long time ago. He's terrified. Come on, Frieren. What the fuck, man? Oh boy. Oh, we just failed. We lost. We're done. Don't tell me that's it, man. I want to see that. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you for ending it there, man. Fuck you. Seriously? Why did they get to fight Frieren? I wanted to see Fern fight Frieren. I mean, maybe we still will. Depends if they actually get to beat her or not. Because I don't have a good feeling. Danken kind of got, like, obliterated by her. We've already seen Richter, Laufin, and Danken pretty much lose to her. I mean, with the help of Lewin and Kane, of course. But now they have this other lady here who... she's pretty powerful herself, so they might be able to do some. Mixture of their powers, mixture of their spells. Might be able to subdue her long enough to kill her, but it would be kind of cold if they aren't able to beat her. I'm going to feel bad if they fail the test because of it, but it would kind of be satisfying to know that Frieren can just beat that many mages just because she's that powerful. I don't know. Either way, there's good and bad to either way. Mostly bad, because I want to see... Danken's a good dude. Richter's not that bad of a dude. Laufin seems cool. Other bitch, sure, why not? She's cool too. I want them to pass. I don't want them to fail just because I want to see Frieren absolutely obliterate. Frieren, just go obliterate some other dudes, some evil dudes. How about that? And I'll feel satisfied. I'm a little bit confused as to why they get to fight Frieren. I figured it was every time you have to fight yourself. It was a spell where you have to fight like the copy of yourself. And that's where it's good to have a team, because then you have other spells at play, right? Like if it had just been Laufin fighting herself, Laufin, then I don't know if she would have been able to beat it that easily, right? Because it's basically copying her exactly. But maybe whoever is making these copies just is sensing everybody and is like, okay, who is the strongest opponent for like the very end of the test? Like who in here is the strongest that they'll have to go up against? And then bam, Frieren, just immediately Frieren. Not even sense. Like who is a first class mage, they just immediately went for Frieren. Respectable. I mean, whoever's controlling that shit knows what's up. They know who is the best around here. But it's an interesting test for sure. It feels a little bit more, I'm gonna just say it, boring than the last one. I mean, we're just going through a dungeon. There is fighting and action going on, but nothing that's really like... There's not as many stakes at play. Because yeah, we could fail the test, but at least we know that it is unlikely that we are going to die because we have those golems to help us out, which is a good thing. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that it's not quite as tense as the last test where you could be fought and killed if, you know, they felt like it, right? If there was people stronger than you and they felt like killing you, they could kill you. This time you at least have a way out. So it's a little bit more dull on that aspect. Like there's not going to be any really murder or anything like that. It is intriguing with this whole copy thing. It's kind of the most intriguing, the most interesting of the bunch. But now I am curious if Frieren is going to go up against herself, or if they do continue to switch it up. Maybe it's something different and they just throw random people at you. I don't know. The pattern doesn't make sense. First they fought Laufin, but then randomly Frieren, and Ide and them had to fight themselves as well. So why is randomly Frieren getting thrown in here? I don't know. I'm curious as to whether Frieren is going to fight herself as well, or if she's going to fight like Danken again, or Richter, or Lewin, or somebody. I don't know. And they haven't shown Lewin or Kane. I'm sure they're doing all right themselves, but I'd like to see them a little bit, right? I care about them too. I want to see how they're doing in the dungeon. I feel like Kane would have a bit of a struggle as well because she still doesn't have access to water magic down here. So it might not be doing too hot for her again. At least Lewin is helping her out though. At least Lewin is there with her. Though if they have to go up against Frieren as well, well, shit. We're screwed. Everybody's screwed. Hell, even Frieren herself might be screwed. Who knows? It was a good episode though. It wasn't the most exciting to me. It didn't feel like there was a whole lot going on other than like kind of learning a little bit more about Frieren and her love for like collecting, why she's so into it, why she gets trapped in the mimics. That is some nice backstory. It's nice to see why she falls for those things so much. She just always thinks there's going to be a grimoire in there. She's like, in my thousands of years of experience, there's a grimoire. in this meme. And no, I am being eaten right now. Just every single time. Throughout thousands of years, she has never learned once to maybe just leave it be. It's the curiosity in her, right? It's the whole thing they were talking about, how a mage has to be curious. You need to be able to satiate your curiosity, that sort of thing. I get it, and I kind of respect it in a way. But there is some a little bit goofy about falling for that thing. There's got to be a spell to figure it out. And 100% accuracy. There needs to be some way. I think no matter what, she'll never be satisfied with any tests. She just has to test it for herself. And who knows, man? Maybe there's a grimoire at the bottom of the mimic's throat. Maybe that's a thing. We don't know. Maybe someone threw it in there as bait. As well as the whole thing about Fern kind of only sticking with magic because of Frieren and how much joy she finds from it. Which is cool. It's nice that she sees that Frieren enjoys herself so much that she wants to stick around to help her to feel that joy. To help her to sort of grow. Well, I don't know if it's more about growth. But I think Fern knows that Frieren is at a stage where like she wants to have more like social ability with humans, and Fern knows that she is one of the few people that can help her with that. So she sticks around, and it's just nice that she's able to see Frieren kind of enjoy herself as well, because Frieren, she was kind of doing it by herself for a long time. She was alone doing that sort of stuff. And she learned it from Himmel, of course, wanting to explore the entire dungeon. Only because of him did she realize there could be a grimoire around. And I think she did find a few. There was a couple books in that pile she found. So she's learned some very valuable lessons. But as I said, I'm curious about Fern. I'm wondering if she'll even stick with the whole mage thing throughout her entire life. I wonder if at some point she might give it up, because it's just not what her passion really is. I don't know what her passion would be, but I mean, hey, you gotta go for what you want to go for. If she wants to stick with magic, that's fine too. If she wants to hang out with Frieren for her whole life, keep going on adventures, hell yeah, fuck yeah, man, I'd be down for that. But also, if she wants to do something else, I'll go open a bakery or something. I don't know, become a priest. go down Hyder's route, sure, why not? Should be able to do what she wants to do. She shouldn't really have to base it off of what Frieren wants. But I don't know if that's the whole thing they're doing. It felt like they were going more wholesome about it, saying like, no, I get to see my friend like enjoy yourself. That's what makes me happy. So I like it a lot. But honestly, I think that's it, man. There's really not much else to say. That it was basically just dungeon exploring, right? There wasn't a whole lot of exciting stuff. Like gargoyle fight was cool. The most interesting thing, as I said, was the copies going up against them. But of course, they ended it on a cliffhanger. So now I gotta wait to see how Frieren fucks these guys up. So yeah, I think that's it. So I'm going to end the video off there. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments that you want me to talk about. Anything on the video, episode, whatever you want to say. Just no spoilers, obviously. I do have a Patreon link down in the description. Gives you early access to all of my Frieren videos, all of my arcane videos, and early access to every video I ever do. So that is highly appreciated from me, because extra bit of support. That's awesome. And that's it. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.